The ancient Stoics believed we must speak only as much as reason permits or genuine connection requires, and never from the urge to fill silence or display our ego. This approach spares you from future regrets or entanglements because you never give out personal details or half-formed opinions without thought. Far from being guarded or antisocial, Stoic restraint in speech leads to more meaningful interactions and a calmer mind. By avoiding the compulsion to reveal everything, be it secrets or random stories, you keep control of your narrative, reduce social friction, and remain at peace with the words you do choose to share. Epictetus taught that one key to mental clarity is identifying which thoughts are meant for personal reflection and which are worth airing. If you cannot see a constructive purpose, like seeking advice, building closeness, or contributing real insight, you might keep silent. This is not about repressing your voice. It is about recognizing that babbling can create confusion, sow rumors, or force you to defend statements you never needed to make. The Stoic approach is about checking your intention before you speak. If the intention is to brag, vent aimlessly, or gain fleeting attention, it might be better withheld. That mental check is simple. You pause, ask if sharing is beneficial or necessary, and if not, let the moment pass without saying more. Freed from the impulse to talk for talking's sake, you find your communications become more purposeful and calmer. Seneca observed that oversharing sometimes arises from insecurity or the desire for validation. We try to appear interesting or gather sympathy, so we disclose details that later we wish we had kept to ourselves. Seneca believed that by tying our worth to others' reactions, we lose control of our narrative. People might judge or spread what we shared. Meanwhile, we regret the vulnerability or trivial outburst. The Stoic solution is not building walls, but forging a sense of self-contentment, so you do not rely on oversharing to feel worthy. If you already trust your own path, you do not need to broadcast every personal milestone or problem. Instead, you share selectively with those who matter, and only if it fosters genuine connection or solves an issue. This is simpler than chasing endless external sympathy or admiration. You remain free from the potential aftermath of letting everyone into your private realm. Marcus Aurelius, coping with political turmoil, learned that revealing too many inner secrets or doubts could be used against him. He practiced a calm reserve, speaking frankly when needed, but never launching into personal confessions that might stoke rumors. This approach is not paranoia, it is Stoic prudence in a complex environment. Similarly, in modern life, you might find that co-workers or acquaintances do not need to know intimate details of your personal struggles. By filtering your disclosures, you guard your emotional energy. You also prevent misunderstanding or gossip that can arise from partial or contextless revelations. The Stoic principle that your inner world belongs to you encourages you to keep it protected, sharing only with trusted confidants. This not only saves you from complications, it lets you cultivate deeper, more genuine bonds with the few people you do trust, instead of scattering your personal details among those who may not value them. Epictetus emphasized that oversharing can also happen when we let excitement or agitation take over. We might rattle off everything in the heat of the moment, forgetting that words cannot be taken back. The Stoic practice is to check whether you are in a calm frame of mind before you speak, especially on personal matters. A short pause can prevent statements that you might regret. This discipline is surprisingly simple. Each time you feel the urge to spill your thoughts, you pause to see if the environment is right or if the listener is truly supportive. If not, you gracefully withhold, realizing there is no moral duty to reveal all. Over time, this fosters a more stable sense of self, because you are not scattered across countless trivial confessions. Seneca observed that oversharing often leads to mental clutter. We begin second-guessing who knows what, or we worry about how they might interpret or spread it. By controlling the flow of personal information, you reduce that tension. You keep the possibility of clarifying or sharing deeper truths for when the right context arises. Meanwhile, your daily social life remains less fraught with fear or embarrassment. This process is not about deception, it is about measured honesty. You are honest when you speak, but you do not fling your private life open to every passerby. The result is a calmer mind, less susceptible to turmoil if someone misuses your words. By focusing on your own moral clarity rather than on fleeting attempts to earn attention, you follow the Stoic path towards simpler living. Thus, the ancient Stoics confirm that not oversharing is in fact simple once you adopt a reflective stance. Before speaking, you weigh whether your words truly serve a beneficial end, and if not, you opt for a dignified silence or minimal detail. That habit leads to a more tranquil existence, free from the tangles that come from revealing too much to the wrong audience or at the wrong time. Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius all exemplified how a measure of guardedness fosters serenity and ensures that your genuine thoughts remain valuable and safe. You do not stifle your feelings, you simply do not scatter them where they might be misused. Over time, you realize this approach spares you confusion and fosters deeper trust with the few people who truly matter, reinforcing that the Stoic approach, speaking thoughtfully rather than compulsively, really is simpler than living with the regrets and anxieties of oversharing.